Well, howdy. I have some nice history here, a historical marker. This is Kings Highway, Camino Real, Old San Antonio Road, marked by the Daughters of the American Revolution in the state of Texas, AD 1918. This is a historical sign about El Camino Real, also known as the Old San Antonio Road and Old Spanish Trail. A trail of adventure, hardships, freedom, the different trails for the king. This was traveled in 1820 by Moses Austin. Thousands of settlers had followed him. St. Augustine, Nacogdoches, San Antonio were its principal cities. During the Texas Revolution, Mexican War, and the Civil War, it is still followed in part by this highway. Rural Texas. This might be Brazos County. Oh, there's a deer over there. I don't see a whole lot of Texas. Nothing like Ohio, but there's a deer over there, right there. Cool. Couple. Yeah, I see at least two. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, this other sign, this is State Historical Survey Committee. Staggers Point. About a mile to the north was the old Irish settlement of Staggers Point. How about that? Irish history. Earliest large community in Robertson's Colony, settled by Irishmen who came to America in 1821, lived in South Carolina and then in Alabama, and in 1829 sent west an emissary, Robert Henry, to find a permanent location. In 1833, their ox wagon train arrived and log cabins were built. By 1836, kinsmen had joined early arrivals to strengthen settlement. Community name, meaning Strivers Point, in dialect, was probably given for rugged zeal of settlers in face of hardships. James Dunn built the fort to give neighborhood a refuge during Indian raids and war for independence. 1835-36, Staggers Point men fought in major actions, including the April 21st, 1836 Battle of San Jacinto, which freed Texans from Mexico. In 1830s and 40s, the Irish were compelled to keep up their defenses against the Indians. Women, as well as men, earned respect for skill with long guns. In their time, their village had a church, stores, cotton, gin, racetrack, and taverns, and was invaded by gamblers and ruffians drawn to the races. Until the settlers subdued the lawless, duels and gunplay were common. This remained a progressive community until 1868, when Houston and Texas Central Railway bypassed it and business waned. Descendants still honor the settlers. Original settlers: William Henry, Mary F. Henry Nixon, James M. Dixon, Ann McMillan, Henry and Sarah Fullerton, Robert and Elizabeth Henry, George H. Fullerton, John R. and Sarah Payton, Jimmy Henry Rice, William Fullerton, Hugh and Elizabeth Henry, James A. Henry, Bradford and Mary Henry Seal, Columbus and Elizabeth Henry Seal, James and Isabella Dunn. Out here I have some chemtrails in the sky, open side, got a water tower right there. Got some oil. Oh, you never know, oil, gas. Recently I was by, I think, some pumps and tanks and stuff, and I think it was a propane business. Anyway, that well there is moving. That one's pumping. And some tanks over here. I've been in a handful of counties today, taking a country drive, seeing some great countryside and ranches, historic signs and rivers. Pretty cool. And there's those deer, at least a couple of deer, right over there. Where are they at? Right there. Yep. They were checking me out. They see me. Anyway, pretty cool. Irish history. Pretty awesome. I've been to Ireland twice. I have Irish ancestry, lineage.